A day after he attended Imran Khan's swearing-in ceremony as the Pakistan Prime Minister, Congress Minister in the Punjab government, Navjot Singh Sidhu, has come under heavy fire for his actions at the ceremony. The Congress Minister's hug with Pakistan Army Chief General Qamar Bajwa has sent the Congress opponents in a frenzy. He even faced a black flag protest when he arrived back in Punjab, but Sidhu has justified his actions. Listen into what he said.
भाई अगर कोई मैनू आके कहे कि भाई आपां बरादरियां भी शेयर करते हैं तो अज मैं कोई खुशखबरी देनी है तुहानू बिठाउंदे हो ने तुसी गेस्ट बन के गए हो तुहानू कहंदे इत्थे बैठो मैं पहला मेहता साहब नाल बैठा सीगा फिर उन्होंने मैनू जाके पहली रो दे विच बिठा छड्डिया उत्थे तिन्ने जरनैल बाजवा साहब ने यह कहा कि जदों बाबा नानक दा 550वां तुसी गुरपुरब मनाओगे तो असीं लांघा खोल देवां ਹੁਣ ਵੇਖੋ ਜਦੋਂ ਕੋਈ ਇਹੋ ਜੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਵੇ ਬਾਬਾ ਨਾਨਕ ਦਾ ਨਾਮ ਲਵੇ ਤੇ ਭਾਈ ਉਹ ਤੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਸਭ ਕੁਝ ਹੀ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆ ਗਿਆ ਨਾ 40 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਦੇ ਲੱਗੇ ਆ
Meanwhile, Punjab Chief Minister Captain Amrinder Singh has slammed his own minister for the Bajwa hug. This is what he said. Take a look.
जहाँ तक तो जाना है to attend the swearing in of the Prime Minister. ये उनके दोस्त हैं, पर्सनल निजी मामला है, it has nothing to do with us. Whether he sat next to the POK president, so the so-called POK president जो वो क्लेम करते हैं, वो भी maybe he did not know who this person was. लेकिन जो बात मैं गलत समझता हूँ कि रोज़ हमारे फौजी शहीद होते हैं और जनरल बाजवा उनके चीफ को ये जप्फी वगैरह डालनी है, मैं इसके हक़ में नहीं हूँ. Man should understand that our soldiers are being killed every day. And to say that I don't know General Bajwa, मुझे यहाँ लिखा होता है उनके ट्यूनिक के ऊपर, that's wrong. And I think that was wrong for him to have shown the affection he did for the Pakistani Army Chief.
So opposition is demanding his removal, sir.
Who wants?
Opposition is demanding.
No, that they can demand. That's not an issue.
Aman Sinha, spokesperson of the BJP, joins us. Ashutosh Mishra, senior journalist as well. Ashutosh, let me start with you. Do you believe that hugging Qamar Bajwa, the Pakistani Army chief, was a mistake by Mr. Sidhu? Even Captain Amrinder Singh, the Congress chief minister, has said he doesn't approve of the Bajwa hug. The others, of course, there are explanations for why he went there. Nobody's questioning, except for maybe some people. But do you think the Bajwa hug was a mistake?
So I think that Captain Amrinder Singh was not aware of what Sidhu had said. As you were playing what Sidhu said he hugged General Bajwa because General Bajwa said that he is opening the route to the Gurudwara for the celebration of 550th anniversary of Guru Nanak. And Sidhu here was in a bind. If he hadn't hugged General Bajwa, it would have been said that he lacked grace. And now that he has hugged General Bajwa, he has made he's getting all this hostility back home. Now we have to realize that even before Sidhu went, there were people who were baying for his blood. That why did he go? When Sidhu went, he was following in the footsteps of Mahatma Gandhi, who wanted to go to Pakistan so that there could be peace between the two countries. And Sidhu was just following what Mahatma Gandhi couldn't do.
Okay, so
and people who are criticizing him today, they just have to find excuse.
Would you say that this is, yes, Aman Sinha wants to come in here. Before I ask you a question, Aman, I'd like you to respond to what Mr. Mishra has said.
Arthur, the conduct of Navjot Singh Sidhu in Pakistan was nothing short of being shameful. And he went ahead and hugged the Pakistani Army chief, pleading his ignorance now, not knowing the fact that he is the person who's responsible for killings of hundreds and thousands of Indian Jawans in the past. And what happens to morale of all the Jawans and their families, Athar. That apart, Athar, he was sitting next to president of so-called POK, and he again pleaded ignorance. If the man doesn't know what he is doing, why should he undertake such a journey, go across the border and represent his country if he cannot own up any responsibility? Now, Athar, not only that, he presented a shawl to Imran Khan. I saw video on Twitter, and Imran Khan even refused to shake hands with Navjot Sidhu from what emerged from that video. So what was he exactly trying to do? It is not clear at all. However, what he ended up doing was he ended up
Mr. Sinha,
demeaning and defaming his own country.
If you believe that Mr. Sidhu did something wrong by going to the swearing-in ceremony of a personal friend, how would you begin to describe what Mr. Ajay Bisaria did? I mean, after all, Ajay Bisaria is not a politician. He's a High Commissioner in Pakistan. He went with the bat signed by the current cricket team and presented it to Imran Khan. Did that not dent the morale of the forces, or do you have double standards there?
No, I believe the High Commissioner is under obligation to go there on ceremonial occasions.
No, but what does it mean
Mr.
to give a
Sidhu
bat
is under
signed by
no
the cricket team,
obligation
sir? There is
either
no
to go
obligation
there
for that.
or to hug the army chief.
No, but there is no obligation to present a bat signed by all of the Indian cricket team,
No,
sir. What is the
absolutely
obligation?
there is no obligation.
So then, do you think there is also humiliating India? Mr. Sidhu is humiliating
There
India.
is no
Mr. Bisaria is
obligation in
humiliating
that.
India.
However, no, that's not that. No, I'm sorry, Athar. That is not the way how it works, because in diplomatic channels, our diplomats have their own responsibility, and he was under duty to go there. But it was not Mr. Sidhu's duty to go, and I do not know what the gentleman who was speaking earlier was saying. He seemed to be suggesting that there is a coded protocol that he should have hugged the army chief because he said something about Gurudwaras. Therefore, it was incumbent upon him to hug Pakistani army chief. I have never heard such a laughable kind of a logic which is being
Mr. Mishra wants to rebut that.
The fact of the matter
and you really
is
haven't
that
answered
when
my
a
question about the
responsible
obligation
person
really
goes
of giving
there,
a cricket
he
bat
should
signed by the
conduct
entire
himself
cricket
responsibly.
team. I mean, I can understand your point, Aman, about the diplomatic constraints. He had to go there. But what was the need to gift Mr. Imran Khan anything? I mean, that's the question that arises. Mr. Mishra, go ahead.
Yeah, Athar, the problem is that, as Sidhu said, that कुछ जोड़न वालन होते हैं और कुछ तोड़न वालत होते हैं. And Mr. Aman Sinha represents the same line of thinking of Nathuram Godse, who killed Gandhiji because he wanted to make peace with Muslims and Pakistan. Now he's saying that he does not understand why he had to hug.
But you are not the one who is going to give certificate to BJP. And if you are so very keen on supporting Mr. Sidhu, you also go and hug Pakistani army chief. Who has prevented you?
Hugging.
We do not need your certificate.
They are saying that whoever doesn't follow
you can go and hug Pakistani army chief. Nobody requires your certificate in this country.
He does not want to listen.
And you do not even realize there are Jawans who are listening to this debate. There are people who have laid down their lives, who have the supreme sacrifice for the country. They have laid down their lives, and you do not seem to be mindful of that.
When a bat is given, or when Mr. Modi goes and gives a shawl. When Mr. Modi went and gave a shawl, and all our Jawans were beheaded, and all we got to hear was just 56-inch ka seena. So this gentleman obviously doesn't know what he's talking about.
Nobody ever gave a shawl to Pakistani army chief. Do not mislead and do not misquote. And you do not even understand the words that you are uttering.
But what's the difference?
And you are going to give a preaching to the entire world.
The point here is, what he is doing is trying to express.
The point here is that you do not understand ABC of diplomacy. You do not understand and appreciate the fact that Jawans on borders are fighting for what?
And you will keep repeating like him. The Jawans of the border, when there is war, more Jawans will be killed. So please don't try to give sermons on that. And
okay, let me interrupt here, both of you. No, please, Mr. Mishra, let me interrupt both of you here and ask one second. Mr. Mishra, please give me a second here. Aman Sinha, what Mr. Mishra is trying to suggest here is that by criticizing Sidhu, there has to be perhaps something said about double standards, because if you say diplomatic constraints and Ajay Bisaria had to go there, I understand that. What is the need to gift a bat to Imran Khan signed by the current cricket team? That's number one. And the second point Mr. Mishra that he mentioned was the Prime Minister's visit to Raiwind for the granddaughter of Nawaz Sharif's her wedding. Now, he also took some gifts really there. But how can you differentiate really those two particular gestures and what Mr. Sidhu has done? Can you? If you can, please go ahead, sir.
Well, absolutely, Athar, I can. And the fact of the matter is that Mr. Sidhu is being criticized by his own chief minister, where he is a part of the cabinet, I think your esteemed panelist is the only one who is supporting this, shameful, indignified act of Mr. Navjot Singh Sidhu of hugging the Pakistani army chief. Now, as far as your question with respect to gifts, etc. is concerned, if Mr. Imran Khan was a cricketer, he was an accomplished cricketer. If the cricket team has sent a bat, the High Commissioner has only played his part and presented it. But where is the question? Nobody is Mr. Sidhu. If he had gone and if he had just attended the ceremony and come back, there was no problem with that. The fact of the matter is that Mr. Sidhu goes there, he goes on hugging the Pakistani army chief and exchanging, not only exchanging pleasantries. Now do not jump up and down. Why are you in such a great sympathy with Pakistan that when I am saying something against Pakistan, it agitates you so much?
Sympathy with Pakistan.
You do not have even basic civility. Forget about your standards and giving certificate. You are jumping up and down when I am making a point. Who has told you to jump in? If you have something, you say at your turn.
You were doing the same thing when I was speaking, and now you know.
I'm sorry, I don't need any certificate from you.
Athar,
the fact of the matter is that your panelist, I do not know what his name is, but he seems to be the only one in this country who is supporting Sidhu's of hugging Pakistani army chief.
No, one second. Aman Sinha, please finish your point and then we can go back for a rebuttal to Mr. Mishra. Nobody will interrupt you. Aman, please go ahead.
No, thank you, Athar. And I was saying, if I am saying anything against Pakistan, why should this agitate your panelist so much that he starts jumping up and down? I was only making the point that Mr. Sidhu's indignified act has been criticized by one and all, including his chief minister. And your panelist, your esteemed panelist who is there, he seems to be only one who is supporting Mr. Sidhu's act of hugging Pakistani army chief. Now, there's a lot of ego in my EP, if it can be corrected. And
a second now, because I have to take a break, but before I take the break, Mr. Mishra, you just give me a 20-second rebuttal, not more.
Simple that I am not supporting. I am not supporting Pakistan. What I am saying is that there is a gentleman-like behavior which Sidhu has shown. He has behaved like a gentleman and not like a goon.
Okay. We'll have to leave it there. Mr. Mishra and Aman Sinha, thank you for joining us for this short duration debate. Thank you for your participation. We'll take a short break right now.